What is up, my darlings? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. So for today's video, I am just getting ready to go to work. I just felt like doing some fun eyeshadow. So basically it's just kind of a little get ready with me. We're just going to be doing some catfishing and that's about it. I'm also trying a couple new Colourpop products in this video. I've just received so much from them recently that I'm trying to get through all of it and test it all out because it's all been phenomenal so far, so I just want to keep using it. That's not like the main focus of this video by any means, but there's some new stuff in here. Anyways, that's enough out of me, and let's get into it. Hey, so editing Allie here. So I'm trying to edit this video and I just realized that the first like 10 minutes of my footage is missing. I don't know what I did with it or what happened to it or if I even recorded it. But anyways, so the first couple steps of my makeup routine are missing, so I thought I'd catch you guys up to where we were at. It wasn't working out super well anyways. Maybe it was just fated to be this way. So anyways, I had started by using the J. Manuel Filter Finish Collection Face Tuning Primer. You guys literally can barely even see it. This camera's so bad. So I'd use this one first, and then I tried mixing my Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation with my Wonder 2 Cosmetics Last In Foundation, and it was just so bad. Like, my skin just looked so bad. I don't know what was happening with the texture, but it was just like, it was not a good situation at all. So anyways, that's where we got to. I had mixed those ones and it still just was not working, and I was like dying inside. So I ended up just mixing in quite a bit of my Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation. That's like my normal go-to one. I managed to salvage it to some degree. So that's where we're at in the video. So editing Allie, signing off. Okay, so this is still like awful, but it's like fractionally better. So we're gonna see if we can make it work. Hopefully it works a little bit better once I have powder. I feel like it just, I don't know, just made the texture of my skin just look so awful. But anyways, we're gonna prime my eyelids with the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer, and that's it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and conceal with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Ooh, this looks awful. Oh my god. Yeah, this still looks awful, but it's like a little bit better. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of spot concealing with my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. Yeah, I think it just like made the texture of my skin look so much like drastically worse. And I think it probably looks okay on camera, but like looking in the mirror or in the viewfinder, like, oh, the monitor, yuck. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in Porcelain Beige. Sorry if you guys hear my dogs running around in this video. My mom's doing a bunch of work, so she keeps coming in and out of the house, so the dogs like freak out because every single time she comes to the door, they think there's someone at the door, and they lose their minds, so. So I'm just going to blend that out with a beauty blender. Okay, so the concealer helped a bunch. I'm going to go ahead and set it with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Genius Powder. Genius Magic Powder? Genius Magic Powder. It's only like 12:30 right now. I feel like it's like 8 p.m. I don't know. This is a strange day. I have to be at work in like 3 hours. Okay, so it looks way better with the powder on. Still not ideal, but I think we can make it work. So next I'm gonna go ahead with some bronzer. I'm literally covered in powder. Like, what did I just do? You see that? So I'm gonna take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I have that like cover of video games by the Young Professionals, like the TikTok version of video games stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head all day. I've been watching way too many TikToks. Like, it's an issue. Like, I just, it's not ironic. It's totally unironically. Like, I genuinely enjoy it. That's all I have to say about that. I like TikTok. Some of it's just so painful to watch though. Like, it's so cringy. And it's always like the hottest, like most beautiful people on TikTok that just make the worst, cringiest, most just horrible videos. Ugh. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose with my Tarte Pro Glow To Go palette. And then I'm going to go in and do my sort of contour for the rest of my face with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, this guy here. And we're going to kind of roll that all into one. You guys have seen me do this so many times. You can get tiny clips of it. Here you go. Okay, so contour and highlights done. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I would normally do blush now, but I don't really know what I'm doing with my eyes yet, so I'm going to wait until afterwards to do my blush so that I don't end up with something like really clashy or anything like that. So yeah, I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to be doing that using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Frame and Set Pomade. And again, I'm going to do that off camera because you guys know how I do them already. So, I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got some brows on. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of map out my eyeshadow first with my Tarte lip palette, because I think we're gonna do some color on top of that, but I want to use the Colourpop Whatever palette, but they don't really have like a true neutral in there, so I'm gonna do that with the Tarte palette first, and then we'll go in with the other one. Wow, look at that. I always am like amazed at how much of a difference that makes. Like I've got pretty like deep creases in my eyes, but like looking at like this all concealed and everything versus with just the like light shading, it's just kind of, I think it's really cool. Apparently my mom decided that now is a good time to sand the wall behind me. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Colourpop E2 eyeshadow brush right now. Okay, so taking the Whatever palette from Colourpop, I'm gonna use the shade Pass It On, which is this kind of burnt orange color here, to deepen up the crease even more. I'm gonna switch over to my Colourpop E1 brush, which is just a little bit smaller. Okay, next we're gonna go a little bit darker and use in bold, and I think a little tiny bit of Miss Brightside. I think I'm gonna stick with the same brush as well. And we're just putting that, yeah, in through the crease, but a little bit more focused tighter and into the outer corners more. Okay, and then we're going to switch back to the E2 brush, which is just a little bit bigger, and we're going to go back to Pass It On, which is that more orangey shade, and just kind of pass over what we've done with that a little bit to bring a bit more color and brightness back into it. Okay, so I think we're going to do a bit of a cut crease with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Shape Tape again and this little flat concealer brush. This is just from an Amazon set. And we're going to cut out the crease, and I think I'm going to go in with the Lion Loose Pigment from Colourpop. So yeah. Okay, so for the pigment, I'm going to use the E3 brush from Colourpop. So then for that outer corner, I'm going to take a bit of the Not Okay and Ditching You eyeshadows from the Whatever palette. To sort of blend it back into the corner, and then I'll probably go back in with Miss Brightside, just to really deepen up that little outer V there. And then yeah, back to Miss Brightside, and I'm going to use the E5 brush, which is this more like a pencil brush, but it's a little bit thicker. Okay, and then switching back over to my E1 brush, I'm going to blend that out. And then taking this little flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take a bit of Tarte and use that to highlight the high points of the lid. And we're going to pop that right in the inner corner as well. Okay, so I'm going to do my other eye, and I will be right back. Okay, so that is the eyeshadow done. I'm going to go ahead and do some eyeliner. I would like to use a liquid, like an actual liquid one with a brush for this because there's so much pigment. Like loose pigment already on my eyelids, but I'm out of all those ones right now, so I'm gonna see if I can make it work with just the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I think I should be able to manage, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. I couldn't tell you so far how big this wing is gonna be, so it'll be a surprise when I'm done. Okay, there's eyeliner on. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes, put on mascara, and throw some falsies on, and I will be right back again. Okay, so we've got our mascara and lashes and everything on. I'm wearing the Koko Lashes Girl About Town ones. I haven't worn these in a really long time, but they're just a little bit more toned down so you can see the eyeshadow a bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and do some blush. This is the Underclassman Super Shock Cheek Matte Blush from Colourpop. So we're gonna apply that. That's the color. Got a bit of a peach tone to it, but it's really pretty. So I'm gonna apply that with the Bobel B6 brush. So that's the blush. Actually, I really love that. That turned out, it went on really smoothly. Turned out really good color with the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips now because that's almost the end of it. I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude, and I think we're gonna try this one. This is the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in Space Maker. They sent me a whole bunch, and this is like, I think like the lightest nude that they sent me. So we're gonna give it a go. So this one came out a little bit more orangey than I was expecting, so we're gonna try Attention Haul instead, just a little bit later, I think. Okay, so that's the lip. These ones, the Ultra Glossy lips, like the full pigment ones, remind me a lot of the Kylie lip kits. Her glosses. Yeah, anyways, so I'm going to go over my highlighter again because I did that at the very beginning and it's kind of worn off now. And I'm just going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow kit. And then we're going to set my face, and I think that's it. So there's the highlighter, and then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to kind of double set my face. So this is the Fourth Ray Beauty Glisten Up Mist, and then we're going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray as well. Oh, I also forgot to put anything under my eyes. Just have mascara on right now. So I think I'm going to go back to my Tartelette palette and just take this neutral shade Wanderer and then this kind of taupey one, Natural Beauty, just to give a little bit of a shadow under the lower lash line. And with the Q-tip, I'm just going to clean up under my eyeliner just a little bit. Probably should have done that before I set my face. But... Alright, so that's the completed look. Sorry this video was kind of boring. I mean, at least the look turned out nicely. The foundation actually looks a lot better now. It's still not crazy about it, but it's a lot better than it was when we first put it on. So I'm sure you guys were all very concerned. Yeah. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're like catfishing in full force today. How nice. I think my hair looks better up. This is like, what is this mop? Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also don't forget to tap that bell and receive my notifications. You'll get notified every single time that I post a video. Leave a comment if you guys have any other ideas of anything you want to see on my channel. But other than that, I will see you in my next video.